Hey, you know, all of us at some time in our life either have a picky eater in our family or become a picky eater. Karen Billon is with me this morning. Your new book is called Getting to the Yum, The 7 Secrets of Raising Eager Eaters. And it does happen that kids do get picky in the way that they choose their food, and it's kind of our fault.
It's often our fault.
Yeah.
Parents can produce picky eaters without even wanting to. That's what I did by accident. And on my journey to cure my kids' picky eating, I ended up discovering a lot of amazing tips and tricks you can use to cure and prevent picky eating.
Okay, so let's talk about prevention first. How do we prevent them?
Right from the start, give amazing flavors. Your baby can handle almost everything. By the time when they get to 2 years old and they're starting to be a little picky, don't give up. Kids have to taste things about 7 to 12 times before they learn to like them. So keep persisting, and also don't ever label them a picky eater. Tell them you're a learning eater. You're learning to like it, and help them practice to get there. And they'll be proud when they learn to like something new.
You have some food choices that are right here. Is that the training part or the curing part, right?
This is the training part. This is for babies. So what we've got here is a really nice zucchini and pea with a little bit of mint and a hint of ginger. This is a great beet and mango. Carrot with a little bit of shallot, and ginger and coconut, and classic apple and blueberry. But these are all really fun flavors. Kids don't necessarily like bland food, but in North America we often train them to eat mostly bland, and then we run into problems later when they, won't eat their veggies. So
now when we cure them, how do we cure them from being picky? We raised a picky eater. How do we revert that around?
It's like a rehab program. So it involves taste training, small quantities of food, encountering the new taste. Older kids get involved in picking and preparing the food in a really fun environment. So it's like a family food adventure. And Getting to Yum, the book sets it out in a 10-week plan, basically, where you do things like eliminate snacking, introduce new foods in a flavor ladder approach. The recipes get progressively more complex in taste and textures. And over about 10 weeks, all of the test families I worked with had real breakthroughs. Kids who wouldn't eat a single fruit or vegetable were liking things like grapefruit. They moved from chicken nuggets to eating real chicken. So it's pretty amazing that you can actually fix the problem if you're, focused in about 10 to 12 weeks.
And we're talking about a food experience. Make food an experience, and you talk about fun. The one thing you say as well is to brand your food. Give them fun names. Make it an event.
So that's one of the things you do in the 10-week program. You brand the foods, you market it to your kids. So for little kids, something like Batman Beats is going to work really well. But even for older kids, talking to them about the food in a way that lets them know you're excited, you enjoy eating it, it's positive and fun, and makes them proud about learning new vegetables. So the 10-week program ends with a training certificate. They've graduated from taste training.
And food is such an important part, and it makes us who we are. And in terms of them being better people, and even to think better, it's fueling the brain.
Better mental health, physical health. And the amazing thing is even the most picky eaters can get to Yum, and there are a lot more tips and resources that explain to parents how to do that on gettingtoyum.com.
There you go. So there's a website, gettingtoyum.com. The book itself is called Getting to Yum, the 7 Secrets, that is, of Raising Eager Eaters. You can go directly to BT website, and you can find a link on how to purchase the book there. Karen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
To good eats and healthy times.
Good food.
Back over to you, and we're going to take a break right now from Breakfast Television. We'll see you after the break.